Lady I back over here in my plush pink cloud. And when you see me over here in this pink cloud, you know what time it is. It's time for your Dreamy Virgo read. Okay, how are my sweet dreamers doing out there? If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, okay? And if you are a current dreamer, please make sure that you're liking and sharing this out and commenting. You are more than welcome to put a comment in the comment box, okay? A positive comment in the comment box. Let's get right on into it. Lady I, the messenger, does have a message for you, and it is Mercury retrograde. We're coming up on that, and yes, you are going to be feeling different. You're probably feeling a little irritable. You're probably feeling like you could cuss somebody out at any given moment. You could feel sad. You could be reflecting a lot on your life, okay? Thinking back on things, and remember that things from the past can come back at this time. So those exes, past memories can come back. So that's what you could be, thinking about here. All right, so Mercury retrograde, we are ruled. Virgos are ruled by Mercury, so it really affects us. Geminis too, so we be feeling it. All right, we be feeling it. I think the best thing is maybe just kind of stay out of really crowded spaces. Stay home a little bit more, get to yourself, okay? And you may just want to feel like you need to be to yourself, and you don't want to be around a lot of people, okay? And that's understandable. That's understandable. So you may have to do that, okay? And just be mindful that Mercury retrograde, and not bite somebody's head off, not be snapping on people, and being real angry. Just understand that it's Mercury retrograde, and to get through it, and just do things that kind of make you be calm and get a calm space, okay? Get a calm space for you to be in, because that is very understandable. All right, with Mercury retrograde, things get weird. People get weird, okay? And they probably can or cannot help it, but it gets weird, okay? People just do weird things and irritable things around this time. This is about communication, so communication can be broken, okay? Technology, you get a lot of glitching. Travel can get a little difficult around this time. Your signal when it comes to your phones can be disrupted. Your cable or your internet signals could be disrupted. It's just a very difficult time around this time. So I just try to prepare people for this. Just try to prepare you for this. All right, Virgos, let's see what energy you are in. Okay, I got some money things. Virgo, you got some money coming to you. Some of you Virgos got some money coming to you. So before I get into the little romance sector, let me get off on these messages, because I don't want to leave nothing out. When these messages come through, I'm just not going to leave it out. I'm going to tell you about it. But okay, so Virgo, you are in this energy of either you are teaching. Some of y'all could be working for the school system. Some of you could be a teacher. Like I said, work into the school system, or you work a job where you're teaching people, you're training people, okay? So this is what your profession is. You could be a training coordinator at your job, or you could work as a school teacher. Now, some of y'all are going back to school. Okay, some of y'all are going back to school just to learn, to climb the ladder or whatever. So that's what energy that I'm picking up here. But you are feeling yourself. You are really feeling, you are in this God energy, goddess energy, where you may be losing weight, working out, just you just look good in your outfits. Your hair is hitting, your face is tea, the body is tea, and you are really feeling yourself. If you are a feminine, you are tapping into that feminine energy, okay? If you are a male, you're tapping into that God-like energy, that masculine energy. You're tapping into that, okay? You're also thinking a lot, and since we're in Mercury retrograde, your creativity is a lot heightened, and your emotions are a lot heightened too. So, and your intuition is going to be heightened. So you're in this creative energy, and you're just really revving and celebrating the beauty that's inside you. Okay, you are loving yourself, and I'm loving it. I am really loving it. I love that energy. Okay, I love that. I know I'm all that. I know I'm the shit. I like that. Okay, stay in that. I like that energy. Okay, that's not being conceited. That's self-esteem. Okay, you know your worth. You know your worth. Okay, and you have to go on this journey. Virgo, something is telling me you're very unsatisfied with where your life is and you want to move it forward. You're very passionate, okay? You're an empowering person. So when you're getting around people, you're speaking life into people. You're speaking positivity into people, and this is why people are being drawn to you. It doesn't matter what race, what walk of earth. When they see you, it's like you're a magnet. They're ready to talk to you because you comfort them. You comfort them. So, and you're making moves, okay? It's about transformation for you, okay? Transformation is the base of motives and goals into golden wisdom, okay? So what you're doing is you are becoming an alchemist, okay? You are taking your tools, you are taking your minerals, and you're making gold. You're making something good out of it, okay? They like they say, you take lemons and make lemonade. That's what you're doing. You're taking lemons and making lemonade. You're taking, you could even be in a bad situation, but you're taking what you got and you're making it gold. You're making it work. All right, and that's a good thing here. Okay, so if you're going back to school, I've seen that some of you may be doing like mortuary services, like you're learning how to be an embalmer, technology, engineering. And when I say engineering, it could be like mechanics, civil engineering, chemical, biomedics, okay, personal assistance, scheduling, coordinating, okay, natural resources, working with oil, gas, or coal. And some of y'all are going into medicine, nursing, doctor, pharmacists, medical researchers. I'm a Virgo myself, and I'm going back to school. When I get an offer here, I'm enrolling into college to take more courses. So that's understandable. It's about your money, trying to get your money. You're trying to get your money. Also, Virgo here. That's switch. That's switch here. And we're gonna be talking. Oh wait, no, I'm not finished. Virgo, I want to tell you that, like I said, I see that you are unfulfilled, okay? And you might be emotionally attached to a job that no longer serves you, okay? So you may need to make changes with that because you're unhappy. Spirit is advising you, hey, you need to take action. You're unhappy, take action. Whatever you question, find the answers to, okay? Stop procrastinating. Nothing will change if you don't take the action. And also, we're in Mercury retrograde, so things from the past here, okay? So something from the past is going to return. Maybe it's an old job or an unfinished project, or maybe it's an old ass ex. It could be. So you could have an unfinished project where you're like, I need to finish that. Or an old job may contact you because, like I said, you're very valuable. Or somebody may come across and say, hey, we're hiring back here. Come back. We would love to have you back. Put your application in and we're going to pull it because we want to have you back. I mean, that actually happened to me this week. My mom had a procedure and at the hospital, I used to work at the hospital, and I went back to my old floor and saw a lot of my friends. Some of them was still there, and they were like, we need you here. Come back. So it happens, especially when you're a good worker. I always keep a good work ethic. I always teach my students, my nursing students, hey, keep a good work ethic. I'm telling you, because you can always go back to these places. When you fall on hard times, they know you're a good worker, okay? Money could be coming your way from something you did in the past. That's what I keep sensing for you, Virgo. Money is coming to you. Money is coming to you. Some type of money is coming to you, Virgo. Virgo, you have financial security, and that's because you have a good work ethic. You are a professional, okay? So some financial relief is coming to you. Okay, we got an award here. Some of y'all could be receiving some type of recognition, advancement. You could be winning money, a payoff for your effort, recognition here, advancement. Like I said, professional work. You're the star. Okay, you're the key player when it comes to this thing. Okay, like I said, you know the path to money. You know the path to money. We got a light bulb moment. All right, so you having ideas, you're reflecting, okay, you're being inspired, some new income. You're thinking about ways to make new income here. And, you know, hey, I've been thinking about ways of generating a second income. We got entrepreneurship here. So some of y'all may be thinking of an idea to where you could have your own business, okay? But definitely creative work, and you got a new job that could be coming in, I'm telling you. All right, let's get over here. Let's get over here on this ninja. Okay, let's get over here on this. Let's get over here on this food right here. Because that's what you've been waiting on. I mean, I know y'all been waiting to hear about your money. But let's get over here on this food right here. Virgo, we got a habit of seeing good in people even when they don't see the good in themselves. We have a habit of looking at people and everybody is telling you, stay away from her, stay away from him. They're not good news. They have a bad reputation. They're in the streets. But, you know, when we come across them, we don't look at that. We give this person a chance to show us who they really are. And we do. And we do. And we know they bad. And we know they got a bad reputation. But we still are going to look at the best in this person. And because we're looking at the best in this person sees, wow, she's not judging me. He's not judging me. They're actually talking to me. They're actually giving me a chance. They're treating me like a human. Okay? And this is leading this person to be more attracted to you. And this person became attracted to you, and you know, started to have something with this person. But I don't know what's going on with my Virgos. We liking them bad boys, and we loving them bad girls, and we digging these scammers, and we digging these street pharmacists, and we digging, you know, these nightlife girls and stuff like that. And you know, we feeling like we might could change them, but Virgo, you can't change nobody but your damn self, okay? Remember that. You can't change nobody. You know, I don't care how good you are or how connected you are. You can't change these people, okay? This person, I am definitely saying, has trouble with the law. They have trouble with the law. They are always in some type of shit because of what they do. It's because of what they do. Now, your person has a very grand ego. They are confident. Okay, they really do feel themselves, but they are doing something illegal to get money. They're doing something illegal to get money. I'm just gonna put it like that. They're doing some illegal shit here. But let's go over what I'm saying, what's going on with this person. All right. Your person is, they tell lies. They like to tell lies. They have some addictions here, okay? They may have some type of addictions to some drugs, some alcohol, sex addiction. They got some type of addictions that they have to be out here in the streets, okay? They have to be on the party scene. They got to be out and about, okay, to satisfy this addiction. So if this person is not home a lot or ghosted you a lot, it's because they are fighting their addictions, okay? And this can compromise their integrity. This can make them dishonest, okay? And this is a pattern. You may notice that this person comes around and they dip off and leave, and that's because they have some type of addictions here, okay? They are definitely rebellious. So we see this. This is why they have trouble with the popo. They're very rebellious. Okay, they don't want to listen to authority. They always go against the grain. Okay, and they could also be peer pressure. The people that they keep around them. If you notice that they got karmic friends, that they always want to call and want to go out. They want to hang out with their friends or family. This is karmic friends, the karmic family that know that this behavior, this life is not good, but you know, they're going to keep enticing them with them. They're going to keep drawing them back in. Even if this person is home with you and y'all chilling and you're in a good space and you're not arguing, these friends and family, they keep calling. Hey, let's go out here. Let's go to the club. Man, come on the block. All right, somebody was calling about a read. So I'm going to wrap this up because I got to do a reading on someone. But anyway, like I was saying, they always want you on the block, or, you know, hey, let's make some money moves. But it's always something that's going to lead them into some type of trouble. Okay? It's never good. They're never going out for a good reason. It's always something that's going to keep them in trouble. So, this person could be an athlete. They could be. But they have like an athletic build. They really have a nice body. And you're liking that he or she could have a very nice physique. They could have a nice, strong body. This person could work out, okay? Or they could just be naturally racked up and stacked up. Hey, everybody don't go to the gym. Some people just naturally got it like that, you know? So, and you like that. You admire that about that person. Now, you may feel like this person's behavior is trashy. You don't like it, okay? And this is what has you disconnected from this person, because you're very professional. You don't, you know, deal with that street life. You don't behave like that, and you just kind of feel like you're above it, okay? I'm just going to be honest. You're a little bougie, Virgo. You're a little bougie and critical and pessimistic. Okay, and control. Okay. So we got some a little flaws, not a lot about ourselves, just a little flaws about us. Okay, but when you get disconnected from this person, they begin to spiral because you showed so much positivity. You were a good influence for this person, and now that they're back out there on this low vibration, with these low vibrational ass friends and family that they got over there, it has basically got this person spiraling out of control. And they knew that you were their safe space, you were their sanctuary, and they're out there now doing some bad things, some wrong things. And now they are turning to like numbing themselves. They could numb themselves with alcohol. They could numb themselves with, you know, drugs. But they're numbing themselves with these addictions here. Okay? And they see that these people are not doing it for me. But Virgo doesn't want me back because I really messed up. Virgo doesn't want me back. Now I don't know what this person does. If they got some addictions, they could have aggressive behavior. If they got some addictions, they could have stolen something from you. You know, if they had some addictions, they could have gotten violent with you, and you're just like, I'm not gonna deal with this. No matter how much I love this person, I'm not gonna deal with it. So let's get some key words here, and then we're gonna go into the tarot. All right, Virgo, Holy Spirit, what about our Virgo? Intentions, motives, challenges. What is going on with our Virgo? Thank you, Holy Spirit. So we got umbrella, femininity, fashion. Remember I telling you in this goddess masculine, feminine energy, shelter, prestige, power, protection, prosperity, royalty, a need for protection. Okay, so this person didn't make you feel secure. Like I said, this person was in and out. Okay, they always say a woman wants security, women want security, and if you're not there, they don't feel safe. And when they don't feel safe, they feel vulnerable. And if they feel vulnerable, they are going to leave. They're going to get somewhere where they're going to feel safe. That is just human survival. That's just human survival. As simple as that. You're going to get somewhere where you feel protected. So, like I said, you're in this goddess energy. You looking good. Your clothes looking good. You know, you're smelling good. You're looking good. Okay? We got itchy. Meeting an old friend. What did I tell you? These people are coming out. It's Mercury retrograde. If you thinking, they thinking. Okay? Meeting an old friend. Enemy. Advance in position or loss. Someone is speaking of you. For better or for worse, discovering legacy or sorrow, happy journey, good or bad, money's in and out, okay, joy and disappointment, okay. So, like I said, you could be feeling a lot of this energy here because it is Mercury retrograde. Like I said, you could feel happy one minute, bad the next, disappointed, joyous the next, okay. You could be beefing with somebody and friends the next. Hey, it's Mercury retrograde. You're a little irritated. Okay, and we have insight, wisdom. You're wise, okay? And like I said, your wisdom, your intuition is going to be a lot more heightened because we're in Mercury retrograde. You're sensing things, you're feeling things, you're observing a lot, you're stopping, you're listening, you're looking, you know, you're doing a lot more of this during Mercury retrograde, okay? We got discernment, okay, deciphering mysteries. So something could be on your mind and you're trying to figure it out. Like, why did this person do this, you know? You see the truth behind the walls. Good advice. No sense of humor. I'm just going to be honest. Like I told you, this is the irritating time for you. You're not playing no games when you in Mercury retrograde. You know, you in Terminator mode, okay? Look at life from all angles. Explore unknown magic in life, okay? So you just not playing no games in Mercury retrograde. It's like, get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. Yeah, true. Yeah. That's just what you own. Okay, let's get a little bit of this tarot here. Maybe that can help us understand what's going on. And we're moving along. Tarot. Holy Spirit, could you please reveal what is going on with our precious Virgo here? Motives, intentions, struggles, challenges. What surrounds our precious Virgo here? What surrounds Virgo? All right, so we got the Ten of Swords already out here. This is definitely an ending. Remember what I was saying in the beginning when, like I said, you see positive things in people. When people tell you things about somebody, you're like, no, I want to see for myself. When somebody tell you that's a snake, well, let me go over here and see if the snake bites. She a 304. Well, let me see if I could change the hoe into a housewife. You know, you just being in that type of fixing. You know, Virgos like to fix things. So what happens is we get bit by the snake 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 times, okay? We get cheated on by the hoe over and over and over and over until, you know what? It's like when that last sword goes in, it's like it's over. So this is, you're saying it's over. Okay, this person has did it for me. I don't want this no more. Look at that. 6 of Swords, moving on energy, calmer waters energy. I got to find a safe place. I got to pack up the baby. I got to go. I got to get away from this person because this person is just not, they just not doing it for me, okay? I don't want to lose anything. This person could be a risk to you. I'm going to tell you. If this person is in the streets and they always in trouble for the police, and you're starting to have police come around your house, your spot, oh no, Virgo's like, oh no, don't bring that shit over here, okay? So this person could be too risky for you, and you're saying like, I got to pack up and move. Literally, I am actually seeing somebody packing up, moving, like boxes in somebody's hands. Somebody is moving to get away from this person. Maybe they did a little bit too much or gotten themselves into some serious ass trouble that's bringing a lot of shame, not only to them, but to you. Okay, so if they did something, you may actually be physically packing up and literally leaving your location, leaving your home, and moving somewhere else. That could be. All right, we see you in this Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles. If you're a male, you're in this type of energy here. You are about your money. You're about prosperity. You're about fertility. You got ideas that you want to work on. You're hard working. When somebody's in this Queen or King of Pentacles, that is financial stability. You are stable. You are a person that knows how to run a household, keep a household going. You know how to pay your bills. You're sharp. You're abundant. You're responsible. You're also confident. You're pretty. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles is also an attractive male, an attractive woman. Okay, and like I said, we have the Hangman in reverse. You don't feel satisfied. You're not satisfied with this person, and you're not satisfied maybe with your career and what's going on. Okay, and you just kind of feel a little stuck. So that's our spirit was giving you the advice that you need to take some action. And look at that with the Ace of Wands. This is about creativity. This is about opportunity. This is about birthing things. So whatever is in your mind, okay, and you have a new idea, you need to implement this idea. Take a course of action to implementing this idea. Okay, this is also about fertility and growth here. Okay, and Virgo, I'm going to tell you this. There's a strong sexual energy right now that you're going through, that you're trying to be disciplined about and you're trying to control. Because I'm going to be honest, we like them bad girls and we like the bad boys. And them bad girls and them bad boys, they be... This person got something that you want. This person is packing. This person got, they got a big old stick, and you like, man, they know how to use it. If it's a female, she got a good magic box, and it's good, and you know, that is also a way of how they kind of get you and keep you and manipulate you. Okay, so when they're in and out, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to try to seduce you. They're going to try to get you back in the bedroom. They're going to try to take your mind off of the bad shit they've been out there doing. Okay? And they're going to try to sweeten you up, my sweet dreamers. You a sweetheart. That's okay, you my sweet dreamers. They're going to try to sweeten you up. But it's also sexual energy here that you have to get away from. This person may have a sex addiction. And it's like, you know, look, babe, I'm a little freaky too, but I can't be in this bedroom with you all day. I can't be bent over all day. I can't be tired like this all day. I can't be sore like this. Like, I can't. I got stuff I got to do because I'm about my money and I got to get out here and make it. I can't lay around here with you just because you don't have a 9 to 5. This person that you have been with, they don't really have a 9 to 5 because they in the streets. All right? All right, got Queen of Swords. So this is the disconnect. The Queen of Swords is somebody that they don't mean, you know, they mean business. Remember, I was telling you like, get out my face, get out my face. You don't want to hear it. That's what this is. This is the Queen of Swords. This is somebody that will cut you off. Okay, and this is the time you're probably cutting people off because you are seeing things for what it is. Okay, and you, speaking of cut, you cut yourself from this person. You cut yourself loose from this person. Look at that. You cut yourself loose from this person. Cut yourself loose. Let me slide these up. All right. This is the 8 of Swords. This is about freedom. You don't feel trapped no more. That's why I say I see somebody moving. You're not feeling trapped no more. You're leaving, moving, you're gone. And it took some strength for you to go. You had to plan this out, and you had to do this at any cost. You felt betrayed. You felt betrayed by this person. I'm gonna be honest. You feel like this person was also out there with somebody else. Okay. This could be also you felt like the family and friends was putting your person onto other females or other males. And you didn't like that. So you felt like this person definitely was betraying you. You may have heard about this. Somebody might have said, you know, like, lady, like, psst, psst, come here, let me tell you something in your ear. Yeah, about your person. You could have heard some things. So like I said, this is, with this 5 of Swords, this is like, you know, defeat. You know, defeating somebody, okay? Trying to win at all costs here. So, like I said, chaos could have broken loose around you. But you and this Queen of Swords, you got your sword. Matter of fact, I got my sword. And if you got one in your hand, I'm going to take that one and use it against you. That's what type of mood you're in. It's like, I got my sword, I'm going to use it. You got one, I'm going to take it and use it on your ass. You like, I got to get away from this because this is too much chaos going on. This person definitely could have put you in a third-party situation. I am sensing that. And you may have heard about that. This person, again, is a liar. They like to tell fibs. They like to tell stories. Okay? And you just had to plan to move on. And it's this 2 of Wands here. You had to execute. You had to plan to leave this person. Okay? All right, let's see who we got out here. Libra energy, Scorpio energy, Aries energy, Aquarius energy is out here. Libra energy, Leo, Aries, Capricorn. All right. Big on the Aries energy here. Big on the Aries energy. And let's see what else. Virgo. A lot of Virgo energy out here. We are talking about you, Virgo. All right. Talking about you, Virgo. All right, let me put this back because I always like to clean up as I go. I always like to clean up as I go. All right, let's get some love messages and some hidden truths out here. Let's see what's going on with the person, Virgo. What they thinking? What are they out there thinking? What is Virgo's person thinking right now about them? Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. What did I tell you, Virgo? So wherever you move it to, you're moving to calmer waters. You're protected. This person could be obsessed, an obsession. Someone in the connection is gripped and obsessive about their thoughts, okay? This person could be obsessed with you. That's probably why you had to move, okay? Because they never had nobody like you. They're always dealing with low vibrational people. And you left because you wanted balance, okay? One person is giving too much in a relationship. That is you. What else? Virgo, you have integrity. You have an integrity about you. Young people may call you bougie and stuck up, and you go by the rules, and you're not rebellious, and you're no fun, but you have an integrity about you, okay? And you are looking at, does this situation align with your values and your morals, okay? That's why you feel like this person's got some trash ass behavior here, okay? And you know that when your soulmate comes in, they're gonna love, respect you, accept you, and they're not gonna act like this. And look at that, Virgo. You got a new love coming in. You got a new boo coming in. Now, this person could change or recommit, but you know, they have to be rehabilitated. Okay, they have to be rehabilitated. And I just think you just got a new love coming in, okay? Somebody is coming in to try to recommit to you and develop with you, this past person. But you got a new person that's going to come in. And this is going to be your soulmate energy here. And they're going to love you and accept you. And they're not going to have you questioning their integrity, or do they love you, or, you know, is this an honorable person? Because they're going to show it. They're going to show it. My goodness. You sitting up here got all these questions, but this person is not going to allow you to question. This person is going to make you safe. This person is going to have a 9 to 5, or they're going to be an entrepreneur. They're going to be doing the right thing. Who wants the popo running in their house? Who wants the popo continuously pulling you over? And like I said, this person you got going on has some illegal stuff going on, and they're being investigated and they're being watched. Alright. Alright. And clues for our Virgo, please reveal what is hidden, hidden motives, hidden intentions. Holy Spirit, please reveal. For our Virgo here. I'm afraid to contact you. In this Mercury retrograde, you better not boo. If you know what's good for you, you better not contact that Virgo. The Virgo ain't in no good mood right now. Not for you. And they had to move and do all this stuff. No, I feel you even when we're apart. Okay, like I said, this person really knows you were good for them, and they messed up. They effed it up. I bury myself into work or the things that they're doing to forget you, or in their addictions. They bury themselves in their addictions to get over you. I love you unconditionally. So many things remind me of you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. This person is very obsessive in their thought with you. They regret lying to you. Like I told you, this person likes to tell stories, honey. They're starting to understand their connection. I'm able to say that they love you. I wish things could be different. But I'm going to tell you, if this person is coping with alcohol, you may get one of them calls where they've been drinking. I've been drinking. Because somebody got some drunken love for you. They're going to be calling you, you know, a little intoxicated, crying and begging for you to come back into their life, because they trying to cope with this loss. A breakup is like a loss, okay? It is a, you know, a spiritual death. All right, what else did I want to say here? Virgo. What else Virgo's person would you say to him or her? Intentions, motives, what could be revealed? Holy Spirit, please reveal. They might tell you, look, I ain't messing with this person no more. I'm not messing with him. I'm single. They're probably going to ask you if you're single. Trust me, they've been asking questions about you. They've been keeping their ears to the streets about you. They've been watching you, okay? They've been watching you. I want to contact you soon. What did I tell you? They're going to be, I've been drinking. Yeah, they're going to be calling you on that drunken love. They saying they want to spoil you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you. I want to buy you gifts. I want to take you on a trip. You ain't gonna want for nothing. You deserve all of this. I am sorry. I'm sorry, boo. I'm so sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain that I caused you. You didn't even deserve it. I just got a wild side. I got to be out here in these streets. I just got to be out here. This is how I make my little money, you know. Yeah, there's a side to you. I'm telling you, I haven't seen, and I want to see it. They also want to challenge you. This person knows that you're professional. You're a lady, you're a gentleman, but they always want to bring that wild side out of you. They trying to get you to open up, you know, be freaky with you. But you know, sometimes you just got boundaries, Virgo. Okay, and keep your boundaries. Don't let nobody try to. You know, it's all right to get loose in the bedroom, but not too loose because you got boundaries, okay? And this person is saying, open up, let's have fun. Let's have fun. But you like, boo, you do too much. Your fun lands you in jail, okay? And this person is playing games, okay? This is a game to me, the way I'm acting, responding, and posting. It is to get your attention. This person is trying to get your attention. But, you know, he or she is saying, ain't nobody like Virgo. No matter how many people I meet, my experiences, there is no one that compares to you, Virgo. Okay? Because you're that one. You're just that one. Ooh, wow, Virgo. You know, like I said, when you see the brighter side, the good side of people, even when people name call them and put labels and titles on them, they respect the fact that you didn't do that, okay? And I'm not saying that when people tell you how people are, not to believe them, because you also should let people show you who they are. But sometimes you need to always be cautious. So if somebody's telling you that this person is like this, yeah, you know, you give somebody a chance to show you, but you always got to realize that it's still a snake. A snake is still a snake, okay? And it will bite you. All right, let's get into this. And we are going to quit. And when I open up my deck, look at the bottom of this deck. What does it say? Moving. Like I said, I see somebody like physically packing up, moving. Now, this could be spiritually you moving on, disconnected from this relationship. But this looks like some physical moving. Somebody is moving. Like they've researched like where they want to move to. You could have got a job offer. Some of y'all may have gotten a job offer to move some, you know, but it's not in your location and you're going to have to travel to it. All right, what is going on for our Virgo intentions? What could be hidden motives? Please reveal what is going on for Virgo. All right, travel. So some of y'all could be traveling here. Oh, look, moving came out. Some of y'all are moving. Y'all are going on vacation. Some of y'all going on vacation, and some of y'all are literally moving locations, moving your home to another location. That's to me. All right. You're interested in this person. We got creeping. Like I said, they creeping around. They looking. This person knows that you done. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to move. Like I said, they're looking you up. They're trying to find out what's going on. That is what that is. They're sleeping around and trying to find out what's going on. They heard Virgo was moving. They heard Virgo was moving. And they're upset about that because they feel like they're really going to lose you. Remember I was talking about the damn karmic friends? And these groupies that they out there with, because you know somebody hood popular, somebody is street popular, okay, and that's why they attract all this attention. That's why they attract all this attention. These people that are in their ear, these little hoes, these little hoes that's in his ear, or these little karmic friends, the karmic family members that are in your person's ear. They don't know shit. They don't know what they're talking about. They are lying. They're spreading gossip. They don't have the facts, okay? And they make stuff up. They make stuff up, okay? Somebody could be with somebody for money, all right? Somebody's trying to be with somebody for money, okay? And like I said, I'm getting that, you know, energy where somebody, you know they swinging and dangling down there. And they using it. They are using it to come up, all right? Somebody is in this very egotistical, big energy, okay? Big ego. Big ego. But it's not you, because your ego is not like that. Now, I don't know. Now, we were seeing you in this God and goddess's energy. You could, you know, you the boss. You the one that got the stability. This person is played out. And like I said, they got bad habits. Remember I telling you that they de-rugging. They got, you know, alcoholism going on. They got, you know, sex addiction going on. Yeah, they played out. They doing too much. And to the streets, they somebody, but to you ain't the celebrity in here. You might be the celebrity out there, but to me, you just a person. So they come on in the house all hyped up, but you deflate them. Okay, you bring them down to planet Earth. You don't gas them up. Wherever they go, they're going around people that's gaslighting them and hyping them up and making them feel like they all that. And you like, oh no. Bring it on down to some size there, bro. Sis, you came in here a little bit too hyped up. Let me bust this little bubble. All right, Spirit, what's some advice for our Virgo here? Oh, hell no. That's the name of this deck. Oh, hell no. You know how to bring this deck out. What's the advice? What's the advice for Virgo here? And we're going to end this thing on out. Because, Virgo, you got to go back to being all sexy and doing your workout and eating good and looking good and get yourself ready, you know, for this new job and, you know, ready for this money that's coming in for you. Yeah. All right, what do we have here? We said they're breadcrumbing you. And you out here baking them a damn cake. They breadcrumbing you, giving you little teeny little promises. A little bit of coin, a little bit of money, and you making them a damn cake. What you doing? Every 5 days is not consistency. It is manipulation with a side of gaslighting. You deserve the whole damn bakery, not the crumbs on the floor. All right, come on, Spirit now. Come on, Spirit. You talking, you hitting them over the head. This is a harsh truth right here. And that's why I broke this deck out, because I know that Spirit was going to talk on this one. Let's get a couple more out here. All right. You fell for potential, didn't you? Okay, remember, like I said, you always look at the good in somebody. You look at the potential in the person, okay? Look at you building castles on red flags and calling it architecture. Their future plans won't cuddle you at night. Love the reality, not the resume, okay? So their potential, like, oh, they have the potential to be a good person. They have the potential to turn it around. That's not doing good. That's not going to be there for you, okay? People can talk a good talk, but they don't walk a good walk. That's what Spirit is saying. All right, delete the text, block the numbers, reclaim your peace. Move your ass across town, pack that damn U-Haul truck up, get in it, and keep it moving. That's what Spirit is saying. Get in that U-Haul truck. Take them their boxes. Have your mama, your daddy, your brother, your cousins come over there and pack their shit up. And you get your ass up in that U-Haul truck. And you keep it going. Don't let this person call you. I don't know what I'm gonna do if you move. I don't know what I'm gonna do if you leave my life. Oh, please stay here with me. I'll get you a place. We could get a place. I know this place over here. We could afford it. Don't fall for it. You don't need closure. You need boundaries. You're not missing out on love. You're dodging a migraine. Block, bless, move on. Block, bless, move on. Relax. Whatever, release. Remember that? Block, bless, and move on. Block, bless, and move on. Okay? Block them. All right? Wish them well. Okay? Pray for this person. Move the hell on. All right? I'm going to say it louder. Because she got a bullhorn in her hand. You know, when you got one of those, you have to keep repeating yourself because for some reason, I just like speaking on those things. Block. Bless. Release. All right, that is enough. That is enough for today. Thank you, my sweet dreamers, for tuning in and checking in with me. I hope that you had fun. If this resonated, let me know. Let me know, okay? Like I said, I'm going to try to do this twice a week instead of once a week. I'm going to try to get in the algorithm, but it takes you to put me in the algorithm, so make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I think that you should subscribe. Okay? Well, like I said, until next time, my sweet dreamers, peace.